few years ago, I was in a dark place, a really dark place with no windows and no doors. And I didn't think that I would ever be able to escape from that place. I thought I was doomed to live there until the end of my days, and those days couldn't end soon enough. Then I received an invitation to heal, and I grasped onto it for dear life. I also received a prompting from God to write about my journey back to wholeness, and I did. And I put it into a book because God commanded me to do it, but the truth is, I hated the book. I was ashamed of it. After it was finished, people would come up to me and say, "Hey, I heard you wrote a book. That's awesome. What's it about?" And my response was, "I don't want to talk about it." I hated it for a couple reasons. One is that it exposes me and leaves me completely vulnerable. Another is my own creative insecurity. Who am I to create something valuable, something useful, something wonderful? Another reason that I hated it is because now that I am out of that dark place, it feels like that episode of my life was really just a bad dream. And as I read about my own experiences, it feels like I'm reading about another person. I began to doubt myself and wondered if maybe I just made the whole thing up. Then an interesting thing happened when I was working on creating a video to explain and promote the book. My daughter, who was helping me film and create the video, wanted a scene of me crying on the couch to show what it was like before. And I thought, I can't do that. I'm not an actress, and I just don't feel that way anymore. But as we set up the scene, a flood of memories just flowed through me. And I thought, that wasn't a dream. It really happened. And my tears and my anguish in that video are absolutely real. But they weren't because I was depressed. I just sobbed with compassion for that poor, miserable person from the past who was me. And my heart ached for her because I remembered how hopeless she had felt. And I wanted to comfort her and send her a message that it was going to be okay. But obviously I was powerless to do that. Time travel is not an option. And I couldn't comfort her, that was really me. But even though I couldn't go back in time and help me, there are still a lot of people crying on their couches in their place of darkness, thinking that there is no way out. And I can send a message of hope and comfort to them that it is going to be okay. I don't hate my book anymore, and I'm not still mad at God for making me write it and share it when I didn't want to do either. I'm actually grateful because I have seen it bless and comfort others and give them hope. People who are struggling need to know that they are not alone and that there is hope and that there is a way out. That's why I wrote Crushed. That's why I wrote Pathway to Happiness. And that's why I'm making these videos. If you're struggling or know someone who is, will you please help me share this message of hope and comfort? I invite you to visit our website to learn more. Thank you.